Every month we're releasing an episode. I've been kind of slowing it down just a little bit. Um, like you were saying, like it gets a little overwhelming. Like we were talking about earlier. Just trying to juggle that and my working. I work fucking a full time job, and struggling, and then juggling doing music, my own music, and my own creative output. Um,
You just dropped a new music video, right, with the homie?
yeah, yeah. I recently just dropped a project. It's called Animal Instinct Volume 2. You can find that shit on Spotify, Pandora, all that good shit. But yeah, we released a couple videos from that on YouTube. It's
Yeah, hell yeah. We'll throw a link up here, right here. And then notice you also dropped a new song too, right? Because you were talking about how you heard his new track as well. I personally didn't know you dropped a new song. You want to speak on that and what it's called?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks. It's called. Um, oh my god, forgot what it was even called. But yeah, I mean, Notice Young on Spotify. Yeah, Pandora, whatever DSP you guys use in your convenience, you could find it there. Yeah,
Spotify,
yeah. Before the
YouTube, all that
stream ends,
stuff.
I'll remember the title, but it's somewhere in there. Yeah, I mean, these are singles that I've been kind of holding on to, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to release as a full project or release them as singles. So, I kind of did decide to release them as singles, month by month, so to say. And yeah, it's all up there for everybody to go see. I always do a little visual for my tracks as well. So there's one for the song called 100 Miles, which is one of the songs I will perform this Friday in Riverside.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. And then yeah, there's another one called Good Over Here. But yeah, it's all up there.
Hell yeah. So, this is which project is this? Your fifth, your fourth, your sixth?
Oh
Because
yeah, I
this is,
can't
you
answer
have like
that. I don't
20
even know
fucking
myself.
projects already,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, I mean we've all done a lot of music and release projects here and there, but like I would yeah, I can't even really answer what project this is as far as in order. But yeah, it's one of the newest ones. And then I do have another project in store as well.
And what's that one? Is it because all your projects have a different feel? Like, because you make your own beats, you
Yeah,
write your own music, and you also record your own tracks as well, right?
right.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it's just because I do that, I try to figure out different ways to make each album, stand on its own. So this next one that I am working on currently, it's yeah, pretty much sample based, kind of going back to roots, what I'm more familiar with, and yeah, it's
Okay.
called Back Home.
Is,
Yeah,
is that why you say it's more back to your roots, more sample based? Because
yeah,
you're going back
yeah.
to like the very first project you ever did? Was it like that?
Yeah, yeah. Funny enough, last night I was just listening through my headphones and I stumbled upon my old songs. And yeah, I mean, sampling, that's what I was more used to back in the day. But, not too long ago, for several years, I did kind of dabble into no samples, just making original production. But, at the end of the day, you always come back to what you're familiar with.
Do you make it off MPC? Do you make it just on like a keyboard? Like
Computer. Yeah. It's called FL Studios. I'm
Fruity
pretty sure
Loops?
everybody's familiar with it. Yeah. The
That's
Fruit
right.
Loops.
Fruity Loops. Well, have you ever tried to do other programs? Like me, I tried to make beats one time and it was on GarageBand.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
it was not
I mean
it.
I've tried Reason, but I don't know. I just keep coming back to what I'm most familiar with.
Okay.
And just, it's a blessing for me, fortunately, that they're still updating constantly, new whatever packs, plugins, instruments. They'll just keep upgrading. So it's good for the users as well.
And when you're making beats, what do you make your beats off of, Versa?
um, I used, as far as like the program, the DAW or whatever you want to call it. I use Logic. I usually I have like an MPD, or I have a which is like a little drum pad, or I have this new keyboard that I recently got. It's pretty dope. It's like a Casio. I don't know what like fucking brand it is or anything. I got it from my grandma.
Okay.
but like it's pretty dope. I've been fucking with that. They're both MIDI controllers, so I just plug them up to my shit, and then I do a lot of sampling, a lot of fucking vinyls and shit.
Who are some of your favorite producers? Like, are you more in the East Coast, West Coast? What's your style of? What's your choice of like making like I guess producers? Because I like DJ Premier.
DJ Premier's dope.
Sometimes like Alchemist. Like I love Alchemist as a person,
Yeah.
as a producer, but not all of his beats I'm into. Like Pete Rock, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to say, especially because a lot of people have different things, different things that they put out. Especially like you can find a record, and like the shit you pick off of that, and those shit that you make that day is not really your ideal shit, but you still end up putting it out or whatever the fuck it may be. So like there's a lot of different shit. So every producer I feel like, they'll have some different kinds of styles. Um, but they're I guess like, they always kind of relevate to the same shit.
And you're a very lyrical artist, a very lyrical MC. When I barely first heard you guys, I didn't know what to think, and when I heard you guys start rapping, I was like, yo, I looked at Greaseball, I was like, these people are dope. I didn't know what to think, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure people think the same thing first time they look at me and they're like, I wonder what this was going to sound like. And then they hear my raps or they hear whatever, and they usually tell me that I didn't expect that from you, but in a good way. Like, I'm like, okay, it's like a diss, but a compliment at the same time, you know? It's like, what do you mean? Like, what do you think I was going to come up here and start gangbanging on you? Like, what, like, you know? So personally, like I see you more of like a Jedi mind tricks, visionaries, like hieroglyphics, because astro travelers, like I think about that and the stuff you guys rap about, and it's dope because it's not the same rapidy rap shit, and you guys never really change your style. You guys might have different flows, like going faster, going slower, but it's always the same like same shit you're rapping about. It never changes, And I think that's dope that you guys have stuck to your original styles. And for how long when did you start rapping?
Oh fuck, dude. Like in high school. Fuck, probably like 16 maybe.
Okay.
Um, like I mean, there was always times, especially when I was younger, like fucking around writing shit and doing little things, but never, nothing ever really serious. But I think like in high school,
Okay.
probably around 16, me and the homies we started some shit. Maybe it was a little later than that, but around that time.
Okay.
We had this shit, Drunken Vandal Squad.
Dope name.
Drunken Vandal Squad. You care to
Yeah.
elaborate on that? Like.
Yeah, it was just the homies. Me and a couple of the homies.
That's right.
We recorded some shit just on a laptop at my parents' house and shit. It was dope.
And then you guys created I forget the name of the group.
And later on, that shit kind of we had a lot of different crews,
Yeah.
a lot of different names, a lot of different variations of the crew. But I think around I was like around 18, maybe 17, 18. We had this event. It was like a couple, like, we all had our own thing going on. And we had this event, and we all ended up rocking the same event. And we all kind of knew each other just from around town and shit. And we're like, yo, like, we should work on some shit. And the next thing you know, that turned into like a big ass crew. There was like fucking 9 of us.
And you guys would all rock like as a group, as a unit, or you guys would?
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Abstract illusion.
Yeah, abstract
Yeah.
illusions.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit was dope. A lot of fun times, a lot of partying, a lot of fucking wild shit.
Is that how you met Metsis?
Yeah, that
Whenever-
is exactly how I met Metsis.
Was he a part of Abstract Illusions? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he was a part of Abstract Illusions. I met him. So Grim met him originally. Grim was a member of Abstract Illusions. Really dope MC and dope producer as well. But he met Metsis first, and then he brought him around, and then and then so now it's just that those 9 people then went to a variation of 2 separate crews of that, and then it went to now it's just me, Metsis, and Infamous.
Yeah.
Astral Travelers.
He should go. It's Dopey, right? He should go
Yeah.
by. He changed his name.
Infamous is what is his MC. His
Okay,
MC
okay,
name and
yeah.
shit.
Shouts to him, man. One time I got stuck on a train, and I think either I don't know what happened, but I had no money, no phone. My shit was about to die, and I made a post on Facebook, and I was like, "Yo, man, I'm stuck out here. If anybody could let me know, I got you." It feels like I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I was like, what the
he's a great
fuck?
dude.
Like, just pulled up, had some trees. It was cool, and he was like, "All right, cool, let's roll." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Dog, like I don't got no gas money, I don't know nothing." He's like, "It's all good, bro." He's like, "You hungry?" He's like, "Let's get some food." I was like,
Yeah.
and that was dope, man. That was always one of the dopest times that I remember hanging out with him. Because for me, you don't come around with people like that too much.
Yeah,
And
no,
he only met me a few times.
Yeah, no, he's definitely a good dude. Definitely really genuine. If he can. he'll
And a
definitely
super
rap.
dope spitter, dog.
Oh yeah,
Like-
he's really dope, really fucking dope, and a dope producer as well, dope artist. Like he's a really dope. He's a really talented fucking person.
And he's from IE Corona, or
Yeah, he's from Corona.
okay, and you're from
Corona.
okay, and then
Yeah.
Notice Young, man. When did you start rapping, big dog? Man, and when you started rapping, was it first in English or was it in Korean?
It was actually in Korean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was like around 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I had some older homies, and they were all rapping and freestyling in Korean, like having a cipher in Korean. And I just wanted to be a part of it, because when you're young, you're always influenced by the older people you're around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, after that, I made like little songs here and there in Korean, but I slowly figured out I was in the United States of America, and then I started writing more English verses. And after that, I released, independent mixtapes, I guess, like here and there. But yeah, for the most part, I just stuck at it, and here I am now.
Heck yeah. And when you did your first project, was that all in Korean?
Very first project, it was actually half Korean and half English. So
Okay.
one verse is English and one verse is Korean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. And now, because I noticed you incorporate a lot of, I don't know, what is it? How would you even say that? Like, it's not even bilingual. It's like, you go, because you know how they call it Spanglish, where it's Spanish and English?
Yeah.
So it's like your version of Koranglish? I don't know, fuck. Where you're rapping in English, and then you're rapping in Korean, you feel me? Like, I don't know what the fucking proper term for that shit is.
Yeah, shit, I guess it is bilingual, though.
Right?
But yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, though, because, like I said, with our track, Oh Well, and you guys can check it out on my new album. This is the dope homies right here. I got a new song with him called Monster Out the Cage. Verser, you made that beat, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Notice Young, I got a track with him on my new album called Oh Well. And he's also on the track Loaded, so you can actually hear him rap in Korean and English, all mixed on Cali Function Records, so go check it out. What I was going to say is, in the amount of time, because, okay, how long would you say you've been rapping for, Notice? How many years? Like, if you could put a time frame on it, because I say about, like, for me, like, actually doing this shit, like, 10 to almost 12 years. Maybe even 15 years. Like, I feel like I started when I was, like, 20, 21-ish.
I guess 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about you, Versa?
When we were doing the abstract illusion shit, so probably like 17, 18. Yeah, probably like 18.
Good. That's good shit. And a lot of people stop making music when they don't see money, when they don't see things that most rappers get or do. Is that something that defers you guys from making music, or are you guys just like, I'm gonna make music till I die? Because me personally, you have those people that have their little side jokes or little, damn, you're still rapping, like you're 34 years old, like you haven't made it, like, but what means made it to you in a sense? As long as I can get on stage and still perform and put on a show for people, I feel like I am making it. And who's to say, like, I always see that meme, the one with the guy, it's like, two guys chasing diamonds. One gives up and he's like right there, and the other one's about to hit it, and he keeps going and he gets the diamonds. Like I think about that shit. What if one of these records was gonna be the next record that made it big?
Yeah.
You'll never know until it actually happens. So why even stop or why even not put out music?
Yeah.
I feel like for me, it's a forever thing, and I'm gonna keep doing it as long as I can. For you
Right.
guys, obviously, 18 years, 15 years, there's longevity in it. And do you guys feel like you have benefited from music? Because I tell people all the time, music's the only person that's never left me. Music's the only person that's ever been there for me when I really wanted to fucking show who I was as a person or who I am as a human being. Like, music's been that voice for me to have.
Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. I think it'll always be something that I will do, like regardless of money. Like it would be fucking dope. I mean, ideally, like yeah, that's the fucking goal to be able to make some fucking money. Like you know, you don't gotta go to work for somebody. You don't gotta wake up and waste your fucking time doing other people's shit. You can wake up and be creative and get you know get to what you want to do. You know, which is ideally, yeah, that's the fucking goal. But if that shit never happens, nah, I mean, I won't see myself stopping. It's still something, you know, like especially, you know, like helps me with my moods, my, just everything, you know. Like I mean, like it's been a big part of my life. It's been, you know, I've met a lot of fucking people that are very close to me through music. You know, I've been through so much shit through because of music. You know, and I think it will always be something.
Oh yeah. And how about you, Notice? How do you feel about like the longevity or in general just about music and
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, when I was younger, I thought I would never stop doing this, and I had bigger, you know, big dreams, trying to, you know, get to whatever biggest stage or biggest festival, concert, whatever there is at that time. Rock the Bells main headline, you know, you always
yeah,
dream
yeah.
about that, yeah. And then I had a son, and then you know, things just kind of like reset in my brain, like what priority is. And then I did kind of I never stopped making music, but I stopped going out of my way to get myself booked on shows. Something I was doing regularly, and you know, there was a point where I feel like it did kind of slip away, but I always come back to it, and I think that's the best way to explain it. You know, like I can even if I try to stay away from it, I don't think I could ever be away from it. You know, I always have to be creating in some sense. Yeah, and like Versa said, you know, it helps me with my mental. You know, keep my mind fresh. And yeah, I don't think I'll ever stop doing it either.
hell yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel, man. Like for me, I'm on my what this is my fourth project or third project. And I feel like there's so much more to go. There's shit happening
Yeah,
every day that I write about. Like some
yeah.
shit could happen tomorrow and I'll write a song about it, you know?
You know, I always thought like, will I ever run out of stuff to write about? But you know, no, like as
Does
long as
South
the
Park
world,
ever run out of stuff to
yeah,
write about?
that's exactly it.
Like, bro, like the day South Park says, you know, we don't have nothing else to
Yeah.
say, I think that will be the day the world
Oh,
ends.
everything's perfect.
Everything's
Yeah.
fucking perfect, you know? Fucking, yeah, man. So, where can they find you guys both at on all social media platforms?
Where's it?
Yeah, Versa Hip Hop.
And I'll put a link up right here, guys, when you guys
Yeah,
see it later.
just Versa Hip Hop on YouTube, on Instagram, on Spotify, all that stuff, or Astral Travelers. I think the Instagram is Astral like underscore
I'll put it up
Travelers.
here once
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Um, and then yeah, I think the YouTube. You can find all that like on the Instagram. Yeah, pretty much all the things. Or paintstainsandhoodies.com. You can find pretty much all the music videos, all the
And if you want to see some
all the
dope ass
merchandise.
graffiti, this dude right here, this book man, Versa, probably one of the dopest, illest artists in general. I highly suggest you guys commission a homie out for some art. Watch, let's show me hoodie or show me shirt. That's
Oh,
your guys' logo, right?
Yeah.
Who did
yeah.
that?
It's just a little tag I
Who
threw
did
up.
that?
I did that.
See what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just
No, that's fire,
It's
too.
just tight, bro. I wish I.
He gave my little boy a sticker last time we were at one of the shows he was throwing in. That's one of his favorite stickers. It's like on one of his composition notebooks. You know, it's just there. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
And where can they find you at, Notice Young?
I guess the easiest you're gonna have a little link up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Life.
a link right there. Cool.
Which way? This way? That no, just way.
Definitely down. That's one of the ways.
But yeah, no, noticeyoung.com. I guess that's the best way to purchase my music.
Directly, and you guys both always have music on you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys both still press up music. You guys probably have a vinyl or something coming out soon.
Yeah.
I know you always have CDs or USBs, and then
Yeah.
there's just always stuff that they can purchase, right?
Right, of course.
Perfect. And these are my homies. These are dope ass MCs. That's the homie Versa right there. That's the homie Notice Young. But we're about to get this rehearsal in. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We just wanted to get some work in. Like I said, we're gonna be live streaming every single day. This is episode number 11. I know this title says number 9, but check it out. There's the homie right there. Come on in, guys. Come on in before we end this real quick. We got the homie right here, Phil, from Cali Function Records. And we also got the homie Adam Saxey right here killing it. So it's going to be a good ass day. It's going to be a good ass time. So with that being said, hope you guys tune in. Hope you guys have a good night. Appreciate you. Once again, you guys want to let them know who you guys are?
Yeah, Versa, Astral Travelers. We actually have this album dropping pretty soon here. Astral Travelers. It's gonna be called Shifting Tides. Should be pretty dope. So yeah, be on the lookout for that.
And where can you find you at Notice Young?
Yeah, noticeyoung.com.
Alrighty then, man.
Yeah.
You guys have a good day.
Thank you.
Peace out. Cali Function Records in the building.